As the crew of the Soggy Bantha prepared for what might be the most ridiculous heist in galactic history, Zorn couldn't help but wonder how he ended up in situations like this. Was it bad luck, poor life choices, or just an undeniable talent for making really questionable decisions? Regardless, he was now leading a team consisting of Fleb, his donut-loving, questionably intelligent co-pilot, P3 Nut, the gambling droid with a knack for making things worse, Jib Jib, the wise fool, a tiny alien who spoke in riddles and smelled like cinnamon, Captain Moxie, a former space pirate with a metal arm, an eye patch, and an unsettling love for knitting. Their mission: steal the Emperor's mustache comb, the single most heavily guarded artifact in the Imperial Palace. As they flew toward the Emperor's homeworld, Fleb raised a very important question. How exactly are we going to do this? Jib Jib grinned. The same way all great warriors succeed, by pretending we know what we're doing. Zorn sighed. We are so gonna die. The heist begins. Their plan was simple. Too simple. Step 1, sneak into the palace. Step 2, grab the mustache comb. Step 3, don't die. Naturally, everything went wrong immediately. First, P3NUT accidentally hacked into the Emperor's karaoke system, which blasted an auto-tuned version of the Imperial March throughout the palace. Then, Fleb tripped over his own feet, crashing into a squad of guards and knocking him out purely by accident. And worst of all, Zorn forgot to disable the palace's automated vacuum cleaners, which chased him aggressively down the hallways like metal piranhas. But somehow, against all logic, they reached the Emperor's private chamber. There, resting on a golden pedestal, was the mustache comb of destiny. As Zorn reached for it, an alarm blared. A deep voice echoed through the chamber. "WHO dares touch my comb." They turned to see the Emperor himself, stepping out of the shadows. To their horror, he had no mustache. "Oh," Fleb whispered. "That's not good." The Emperor, furious and bald-faced, pointed at them. "I lost my mustache in a soup accident. This comb is a relic of what once was." Zorn held up his hands. "Whoa, okay, we don't want any trouble. We just, wanted to see if it was real." The Emperor narrowed his eyes. "Is that so?" Jib Jib, thinking quickly, spoke up. "Great Emperor, allow me to ask you one thing. If you lost your mustache, why keep the comb?" Silence. The Emperor blinked, then sighed. "Because, I am afraid. If I let it go, I admit my mustache is gone forever." Zorn stepped forward. "Listen, buddy, I get it. Change is scary, but holding on to the past won't bring back what's lost. You're still you, with or without it." The Emperor stared at him. Then, to everyone's shock, he laughed. "Ha, you know what? You're right. Maybe it's time to move on." He picked up the comb and handed it to Zorn. "Take it. May it bring you better luck than it did me." The escape. As the crew ran back to their ship, guards chased them, alarms blared, and Fleb somehow set half the palace on fire. "How did you even do that?" Zorn shouted as they sprinted. "I dunno, I just pressed a button." Fleb wailed. They barely made it back to the Soggy Bantha, launching into hyperspace just as the Emperor waved them off with a bemused smile. The lesson. Back on their ship, as they admired their prize, Zorn turned to his crew. "You know, this whole mess actually taught me something." Fleb gasped. "You learned something?" Zorn ignored him. The Emperor held onto his comb because he was afraid of letting go. "And honestly, we all do that. We cling to the past, afraid of change. But the past doesn't define us. We do." Jib Jib nodded. "Wise words, Captain." Fleb wiped a tear from his eye. "That was beautiful, man." P3NUT beeped. Zorn sighed. "Okay, yeah, and also I learned never to let Fleb near buttons." Fleb pouted. "Rude." The end. "Oh, is it?" As they relaxed, the ship's radar suddenly beeped. Zorn frowned. Why is the Emperor calling us?" A hologram flickered on. The Emperor smirked. "By the way, that comb. It's a tracking device. I'll see you soon." The transmission cut off. The crew sat in silence. Fleb slowly raised his hand. "So, should we run away screaming now?" Zorn sighed. "Yes, Fleb. Yes, we should." And once again, the Soggy Bantha blasted into the stars, ready for the next absurd adventure. Subscribe and like. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more hilarious space adventures. Who knows where Zorn and his crew will end up next? Leave a comment below on what the next mission should be.